Let's talk about ways to get your offer accepted in the seller's market. We are right now in 2021. The market is absolutely crazy, and by crazy, I mean it's really tough as a buyer to get your offer accepted. Therefore, here are a few things that you can actually do that will help you stand out. A good realtor, a professional realtor, should be able to help you with this. Let's go ahead and get into it, right? So you're ready to take the plunge, you're ready to put an offer on your dream home. You think you're going to offer over asking price by a couple $1,000s or asking price, and you don't get any houses, right? You're offering and nothing's happening. You're super frustrated. That's the market we're in. Forget about thinking that you can offer just asking price or slightly above asking price and getting the house. That is unrealistic. Forget about it. Anywhere that people want to live, any house that is a nice property, you're not realistic, right? So if you want to buy a house for you and your family, let's get realistic. Number one, make your offer as clean as possible, right? So that means the seller concessions, right? Money back and different things like that. If you're going to ask for that kind of stuff, what you want to do is make sure you include it in the asking price and make sure you go above and beyond and offer a little more, so when they give you seller concessions, they're not losing out on their bottom line, okay? Avoid asking for personal property. Wait until the end. If they're going to leave some stuff behind, you can write up a secondary contract. I would not put that in the main contract, right? Like if you want their lawnmower, if you want like certain items that are extra, maybe the chandelier they said they're taking but you want it, do not put that in the offer because it's just going to slow things down. You want to make your offer as simple as possible. Write a personal love letter. That's what we tell all of our clients, right? When you walk through the house, see if you have any commonalities with the family living in the house. And then what you want to do is basically say, okay, we both like dogs. We both were in the military. We both did this. We both lived here, right? Sometimes you get to see those cues and include that in your letter, and why you love the house and why you want to be in the neighborhood are just general things you should automatically include. Number 4, offer above asking price. I get it. The market is crazy and everybody thinks they're going to win, but for your offer to be strong, when a seller is getting 20 offers to 30 offers, in some cases more, guess what you don't get to do? You don't get to go 2 times. And there's the asking price and there's the selling price. And right now, for most of these really, really nice homes in Massachusetts and in New Hampshire, and I'm sure in other great areas in the United States or anywhere in the world, wherever there's good real estate, you got to go over asking price. And what I mean by that is 30 to 50,000 over. Over the life of the loan, that's not going to matter as much, okay? Because the payment doesn't change so drastically on 50 grand. However, you'll be in a house, you'll be happier, you'll start getting appreciation, and you're done with trying to offer on a million houses. 5, put down a strong earnest money deposit, right? So generally it's 3 to 5% is what people put down, right? What I suggest is 20%, but you want to do that correctly. You don't want to put all your money up front and risk it. So just bring 20% to the closing table, or the rest of the 15%, and only put down 3% up front. Number 6, waive the appraisal contingency. Now, an appraisal contingency can be given up as well, but this is obviously a more complicated issue. You've really got to know what you're working with. You've really got to work with a professional who has done it a bunch, and this is a little bit more risky, and you have to work with a knowledgeable company in order to do it properly and safely as possible, because now you're increasing your risk in order to make your offer better, but you're increasing your risk. So you want to protect your deposit and different things like that. So always waive. You don't have to always waive the appraisal contingency, but that is something you can do. Make a larger down payment in your loan program, right? So obviously the more money down, the more money you're coming up with out of pocket shows that you are pretty serious, and the more serious a buyer is, the more likely they can get the home. Add an escalation clause to your offer. Number 8, an escalation clause means that your offer will outbid other offers up to a certain price amount. Again, this is one of those things, it has to be explained correctly to the seller side. You have to make sure that it's done correctly. You have to make sure that it's presented correctly. You got to have a little bit of experience with that. At DNA Realty Group, we can obviously help you with that, but it has to be properly prepared and explained to all the parties involved. Pay with cash. Obviously, when you're dealing with cash, you don't have the contingency of getting your money or from a loan. Therefore, you can close faster, you can get things done faster, and you don't have a third party like a bank dictating what happens, okay? So if you got the cash, pay the cash. And make sure your offer is complete, right? When somebody gives offers and there's a bunch of offers, and then the seller has to go back, the seller's agent has to go back to all the buyers because some of them didn't include all the contingencies and all the right dates. You have to make sure that all that is done correctly because they're not going to waste their time coming back to you to help your offer be stronger, okay? And number 11 is be flexible with your move-in date. All right, so there's a lot of coordination. You don't know where the sellers are going, so if you can wait a month or two after getting your offer accepted, after the initial closing date, give them an extra month to move out comfortably, that could be the very thing that gets you in the door. And those are just some things you can do to make your offer stand out from the others and actually get the house of your dreams, because it is really frustrating. We have a lot of buyers. You're not the only one. There's a lot of buyers putting in offers. There's 20, 30 buyers putting in offers on some of our listings, and when our team's working with buyers, it's the same thing. So you have to put your best foot forward in this market. Do not waste your time playing games and thinking that you're going to get it at asking price or just a slight smidget over. You have to go all the way in order to be able to buy the house of your dreams. And while some of these things may seem small, all of these things are guaranteed to help you get your offer to stand out from the other 20 offers that are on the table. My name is Dave, DNA Realty Group. If you're looking to buy, obviously DNARealtyGroup.com. Same if you're looking to sell. We do business in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. If you're a realtor watching this and you want us to help one of your clients from out of state, give us a call and we'll help you soon.